How's it going, y'all? Wallamoose here, and welcome to your Friday market update. Now, this is the first one I'm doing, and I'm trying to do this every Friday from here on out, just to give y'all information on what the Pokemon market is doing. And heads up, I'm filming this before Friday, so Pokemon Day hasn't happened, but when you're watching this, Pokemon Day will have happened, so I'm sure there's a lot of updates that I'm not going to cover in this. So I'm probably going to do a video just on what's released during Pokemon Day. Alright, so the first one to watch for is Dragonair 181, and the reason is because Rika, the artist, is actually, I believe, if I'm remembering correctly, the Bellyboat artist from Journey Together. It may not be that one, but I know she's some artist from Journey Together. So, as we can see, this price is going up $28 in February, and it's already at $29. So, I imagine this will keep going up. Next up is Aerodactyl V from Lost Origin, and that's because Sword and Shield are kind of going out of print. And we can see this price is increasing from 96 early February to 100. Just broke past 100, which is a huge milestone. Next up is Pikachu 173 from 151. If we go down here, we can see increased prices. $36 early February, now it's at 40, and we can see a healthy amount of items sold. It's about 30, 40 items a day, so huge. Next up, another popular one is Charizard EX 199 from 151. If we go down here, we can see this price is increasing. Early February, it was 213, and now it's about 220. Not much of an increase, but also take a look at this. Low items sold, and so we could see a dip, but I imagine with 151 going out of print, I don't think that'll happen. Next up is Houndour. I believe this one is going up. Houndour 204. I believe this one is going up. I mean, look at that. That is insane. $9 early February all the way up to 16. It almost doubled in price in a month, and we can see there's a lot of items sold. We can see a spike in graphs on the items sold and a spike for the price. Now, I believe this is because the Houndoom from Shrouded Fable spiked because of the Team Rocket set. So I think this is just cause and effect of the Houndoom increasing in price. Amazing artwork. This card I really want one day, but as we can see, it just keeps raising in price. So early February is about 663, and now it's sitting at 700. But also we have a lower amount of people buying. I don't know if that's because it's getting expensive or we just have less people selling it because people are holding it. But this card is getting up there. Let's take a look at the more data, especially on this one. 225 was the last one sold, which is today. That was 655, so that's a little bit lower. Let's check out some other ones. 223, about 700. 630. Honestly, these prices are looking like it should be in the 600s, not 700s. So this is one to keep out for, or keep on the watch list for, because I'm interested to see what that'll do. Last up for the cards increasing in price is Zamazenta V. This one is having some pretty healthy growth. It's very volatile, as you can see, but early February it was sitting right around $11, and now it's at 13. So not much of a growth, but I think it is growing a little bit just because of Journey Together. So this could just be a card that's hyped, but it's certainly one to watch out for. Alrighty, so now let's talk about cards going down in value, which is the exciting part. That's what we're here for. But we got the Raichu 211 from Paldea Evolved. This is one of my favorite cards from that set, and as we can see, early February, it was almost pushing $60, and now we're getting at $50. I don't know what's going to happen if we'll keep lowering or if people will pick it up in the dip, but we are seeing some decline. Keep an eye on these items sold. It looks like the items sold are going back up, so we are seeing people buying them. Alright, next up is Eternatus VMAX Secret, the rainbow one. Pretty much all the rainbow ones apply to this, with a few exceptions of maybe like Charizard, Pikachu, the popular ones obviously, but from Darkness Ablaze. And this is because these cards are well used in gameplay, but on April, 11th, Sword and Shield is actually going out of rotation, so people are kind of offloading these and they're not in high demand. But if we go down here, we can see it was pushing $12 in January, and now it has dipped all the way to under 10, which is awesome. This will be a good opportunity to pick up any of the rainbow rares from Sword and Shield that you don't have, because I imagine they're all going to go down like this. Next up is a little bit of a surprise. The Pikachu EX 238, the Chase from Surging Sparks, is actually going down. I don't know if it's because it was overhyped and now it's a few sets old, but if we go down here to the chart, we can actually see it's pretty volatile and dipping and raising quite a bit. So the 3 months, let's take a look at the 1 month. So January 27th, it was at $487, about $500. and now it's at 450. So that's quite a bit of decrease, and it's certainly one to watch out for. And last out for Once Dipping, I'm very excited about this one because I love this card. This one is going out of rotation. It was very popular in gameplay, but obviously it doesn't matter anymore. The Radiant Greninja. If we go down here, we can see a steady decline. It was only $6 before, so not crazy expensive, but now it's about $5, actually a little less than $5. So I imagine this one will probably go down to about $3 or $4, just because it won't be as popular without gameplay. But there you have it. There's some cards going up and down and some updates in the market. This will be a series that I'll grow upon, and it'll be a bit longer and more in depth in the future. But this is just a good first test. So let me know what you think. I'd love to hear some feedback for future episodes. And thanks for watching. I appreciate it. And if you haven't already, subscribe, because we'll be here every Friday. And I guess I'll see you in the next video. Thanks for watching.